she's already standing up. I can't. Her brother was walking by 9 months. He took his first step at 7 months. She has not taken the first step yet. He took his first step at 7 months and was fully mastered at 9 months. By 9 months, at least. Yeah. You're crazy. Mama. Mama. Mama, mama, mama. Hey guys, so about a month ago I was sent a new product and it got lost in the mail, had to reorder a new one, finally got the new one, and I just haven't gotten around to be able to show you guys. But I got this new product and I'm so excited for it because it's an 8-in-1 product and I think you guys are gonna really like it as well. Alright, so this is the product I was talking about. It is from the brand Children of Design and it is an 8-in-1 baby food processor, and basically it steams, blends, chops, warms, sterilizes, defrosts, juice, and reheats. So if you're a parent, you probably have a kitchen that looks like mine. I have like 8 different baby products that do different things. Like none of the products seem to do the exact same thing. So I was really excited when they wanted to send this because I have like a distaste for having 80 million products on my counter, so I was really excited to try this out. So I figured I would just do like a quick unboxing for you guys. I'm gonna do my best to try and do this one-handed, but we just have the little pamphlet to teach us what it does and how it does it, and then we have the big boy in here. Let me use 2 hands for this part. Ooh. Now one thing that I was really shocked when I received the product, like the box, was how small it was, because you would think for an 8-in-1 product it would be huge, but this is actually like the perfect size. Okay, so here we have it completely unboxed. I gotta take off all of the little stickers and everything, but I am extremely impressed with just the fact that of like the size. I am really excited to try this. So obviously I've never used it, so I can't attest to anything just yet, but I'm really excited to try this out. We've been making her baby food with the current baby blender that we have, but I'm really excited to try this out, especially because it does 8 different things. You guys, I'm super excited. So if you guys want to like read about it, learn about it, especially before the holiday time, because I'm sorry, every parent needs to have like at least one of the uses, at least one of them. And this is honestly the smallest little gadget I've seen for any of the uses. So this would be perfect for Christmas time, but I'll let you guys know how I use it and a little more about it once I finally dive into it. Hey guys, I haven't really been able to chat with you guys much the last so many days. You guys know I've been just so stressed out. Not getting sleep will do that to you, and not knowing why you're not getting sleep will do that to you. So I've just kind of been an emotional, flooded with anxiety kind of gal. So I haven't really wanted to be on camera. I mean, what do I want to share? All the anxiety I'm going through? That's fun. I'm feeling way better. Last night, I think I told you guys 2 nights ago, I started allowing her to cry out. And it's because I felt as though for so long, she's just been waking up and doing sleep association like habits. She wants to do X, Y, and Z before falling asleep, and I've always said, you know, she puts herself to sleep. That's not the problem. She puts herself to sleep. And while yes, that's true, she puts herself to sleep, she hasn't always been successful at putting herself to sleep after she's woken up in the middle of the night. She puts herself to sleep at beginning of, you know, sleep. And so a lot of things I would read would say that's usually enough. If they can put themselves to sleep before sleep, they'll be able to wake up in the middle of the night and put themselves to sleep, when that's not actually true. I feel like there's a lot of misguided and misunderstood information on the internet. And unfortunately, I feel as though it was causing me to think she was doing and I was doing enough, when essentially we weren't nipping the actual problem in the bud. Instead, I was thinking that what we were doing was enough. Last night I did the same thing. She woke up at the usual like 2-3 hours after she went down mark, cried for like half the amount of time she cried the first night, which was a huge like, oh, like it was like such a relief to see that it had gotten better, because she was crying for half the time. I'm just gonna use my camera. I don't know what's going on with my computer. It's not importing footage, but anyway, so she cried for half the time, which really was a relief to me, because I'm like, wow, it might actually be working. Maybe she's actually understanding that she can fall asleep on her own. She doesn't need me in order to fall asleep. So I was like getting really excited. Yesterday was really tough though. She didn't take a nap. She was overtired. It was really hard yesterday. Yesterday was a very hard day. I don't even know if I vlogged any yesterday. It was a really tough day. I had like footage edited. I think it came to like a minute, and so I was like, I'm not even gonna upload that vlog because it's literally like a minute long. So I was like, I'm not gonna upload it. I'm not gonna put a lot of like time and effort into it, because I'm just in such a bad headspace. Like I was so stressed out and had so much anxiety yesterday. So yesterday was just like really hard. So I was just like, oh, overnight's gonna be really tough. But for whatever reason, she woke up 2 to 3 hours after I put her down, cried for half the time, like I said, that she did the first time, and didn't wake up again until 9:49 this morning. She usually wakes up at like 7:30. 9:49 she woke up. Then within 2 hours later, she was ready for her first nap, and she's been napping as long as she normally does. So either she was making up for the sleep she missed yesterday, she's finally starting to get into her right groove. I don't know what it is, but that is the longest stretch she has ever done overnight without needing me at all. I'm feeling confident that this is working and that she's finally breaking that habit. But it's like, at the same time, I don't want to get my hopes up. I ended up getting sleep last night, so I feel really good. I went outside last night after I put the babies down to nap, or went down to sleep. I was so stressed out. I was so overwhelmed, and I put on a really good game face for my kids, but I've always been told, you know, they still can feel it. No matter what game face you put on, they can feel it. So I went outside last night and I just like prayed, and I'm like, please just help me know what to do. Help me get sleep. You know, I'm starting to struggle. My husband's struggling. My son is struggling. We're not sleeping. And my daughter, I mean, it can't be good for her that she's waking up every 2 hours either. I mean, we're all struggling here. And so I just prayed last night, and also just wondering, is there something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? Is there something wrong with her? Like, why isn't she sleeping? I want to take it as last night was a sign that we're doing everything correct. She's on the up and up. Things are going to get better, and I do feel really good about it. I really do. I do believe that it has taught her, which is what I was super afraid of with my son. I feel like it has taught her how to kind of be more vocal and kind of fight me. When it comes to naps, I feel like she's wanting to fight me more on them, because she knows, oh crap, when I'm in my crib, I'm in my crib. I'm not getting out. And so I feel like sometimes that makes her a little bit nervous, and she gets a little bit of anxiety. She just woke up and my camera's dying, but I feel like it gives her a little bit of anxiety when I first put her in, but I think we'll get through that pretty quickly. I'm not too worried about it, but she just woke up, so I'm gonna grab her. Hi. Oh. Hi.
The elf and the one you should be short.
What did the elf do? What did the elf do?
Well, elf is bigger than short. We're going more short. So, do you, man? Mommy, just show me like we're trying. I know what you're doing. What should I do, Mommy?
I don't know. Poor shark doing.
A great white shark is freaking out.
The great white shark's freaking out?
No, the tsunami. The shark is, why do I catch you there? I know my great white shark. Well, I know that shark.
Good morning. I am so beautiful all the time. So the chapstick that I'm wearing isn't even red, but for whatever reason, it's like getting red all over my lips, and it's a clear chapstick. There's that. But anyway, hello, it is Friday. It is Vlogmas day 800, and I've only uploaded like 2. I got a vlog done and uploaded and everything yesterday, and then I was like, I just don't have it in me. I just get so frustrated, and obviously I'm not gonna grow if I'm not, you know, putting in the effort and everything, but like I just get frustrated when I'm like, why am I wasting my time? Like, why am I bothering? Especially anytime I have like a crazy deadline, you guys will always see me like disappear from everywhere. Last night was another successful night. She's still waking up, but it's not a problem because she doesn't need me in there. When she wakes up, she's still trying to learn how to put herself to sleep, and it's just getting quicker and quicker and quicker every single night. For any moms who are in my position, like my son, he was fine, but like I wish I did this months ago. Like I should not have let it go this long. If you have multiple kids and you're worried about letting your little one cry for too long, just know that it gets better. So if you're already having like terrible sleep, what is a little extra terrible sleep? That's really the best way of putting it. One of my followers had said that. She was just like, you know, if you're already sleeping really crummy, is it worth letting her cry, possibly letting your oldest wake up to get better sleep, you know, quicker, and in, you know, the future it's not always going to be terrible sleep. And when she said that, I was like, you know what, she's right. Like I need to just suck it up and just do it. I will get myself together and get some vlogs going again, and then hopefully I can try and get on my game again and start sharing everything. I just kind of went through a downtime. My cycle, like I said, was affecting me, but I was just kind of feeling a little bit down when she just wasn't sleeping and I wasn't figuring it out. It just seemed like a lot of people I was talking to, they're like, yeah, my baby's starting to sleep through the night now, and it's like, okay. Well, my son was out there playing, and all of a sudden the poor thing was out there and the dogs are out there and everything, and the sprinklers turn on. It was when it was still kind of cold outside, and he's just standing there. He's like, mom, like he didn't know what to do. It was so funny because those sprinklers don't go on a long time. Out of there. Thank you, sweetheart. But yeah, I felt so bad. I just saw him like frantically like, what do I do? What is this? He kind of loved it though. The kid's a water baby, just like my daughter now. I feel so good. I went ahead and did my nails. So we're having another extremely hard day today. She eats my hair all day long, but I have to throw my necklace back there too because she's gonna break it. But it's another really hard day. She's been sweet, but she only napped for like 30 minutes, and then my dog, I believe, ate cat poop, so I've been dealing with him. And then whenever I'm frustrated with the dogs, it always like, I don't know, makes my son kind of act crazy. So I finally got him in his room and in his crib, and then I'm hoping she'll take a next nap. The second nap is always like impossible with her. I don't know what it is, but she has been fighting it so bad every single day. But she only took like a 30-minute nap, and usually she takes like a 2-hour nap. So hopefully we have a better day. Today's just been another really hard one, and I need more coffee. I haven't even had enough time to drink coffee.
Wait.
Ma'am, what are you doing over there?
No more Molly, go in the bed.
Why are you trying to walk already, girl? It's not time to walk already. Why do you love my hair? Owie! Girl, you just want to go. Come here. Come here. Good morning. It's Saturday, Starbucks Saturday. I just went ahead and picked up some Starbucks. Does anybody else get this way? Like, you're really like just dead to the world, and then you haven't even taken a sip of the Starbucks, but you're still like wide awake and happy and cheery because you just know that you now own a freshly made cup of Starbucks. Anybody else? Just me? Okay. I'm gonna wait for, I knew it. I knew this would happen. I don't know. I don't know why you're stopped. You don't have a, I'm very confused. Confused. That's okay. Okay. All right. Some people do not know how to drive. Anyways, got my Starbucks, and now I feel wide awake and ready and cheery, and I had the radio on and totally forgot, and this chick's like checking me out. Oh good Lord. I missed like 10 lights because of this stupid thing. Oh, I made this light. I know you can't see me, but so far the cried out. So when I say cried out, like, I guess that's what it is, but I feel like people like associate cried out with like they're crying the whole time, screaming, throwing a fit. Like, that's not at all how this is going. She's just sitting up in bed playing, honestly, and then she just puts herself to sleep. She's like talking, she'll cry a little bit, like, hey, someone gonna come play with me, and then she just puts herself to sleep. So that's our version of cried out. If it were worse than that, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. It's not for every family. It's not one size fits all. It's like, I think it's doing fine, but she is still waking up once or twice a night. Last night was only once, which is great. I think that's really good because, like I said, we were going constant overnight. But what is starting to happen now is I think it's starting to affect our naps. Honestly, I would rather have overnight be good than naps because I need sleep overnight. I have to have my sleep because I'm just still so used to waking up every 2 hours. I'm still waking up every 2 hours just on my own. It's just been one thing after the other after the other. I believe she had really bad gas, you know, when she was younger, and then it turned into teething, and then it's turned into regressions, and it's been not in that order, but it's also been now the whole regression of her wanting to do all of her little tricks and practicing all her tricks. So today just turned into a really, really crummy day. I have everything on a particular hard drive. All of my kids' stuff, everything involving my children on this one particular hard drive. And for whatever reason, for no reason, no rhyme reason at all, it just will not turn on today. Like, in such a crummy state of mind, really, because I know there's really worse things in life, but if there were anything else you lose, it's not as hard as when you lose every single memory with your kids. I mean, their first time walking, their first time eating, their first time doing anything. I just lost all that. I just feel like these days have just gotten crummy and crummy and crummy. I'm praying this new cord will work. If it doesn't work, then we're gonna hopefully find somewhere we can send it out and get it fixed. Nothing happened. All of a sudden, just the hard drive just doesn't want to work. Absolutely nothing happened. Sucks. So I'm hoping that at least the data can be recovered somehow. Like, I really hope we can send it out and they can replace with a new one or something and get all the data off. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hello! So happy to be reporting back that I was able to save all of my data. This is for anyone who has external hard drives in general. A lot of times it's just the communication board that talks between the computer and your hard drive that is busted. It's not your hard drive itself. So if you have found yourself like throwing away a hard drive or thinking that your hard drive is dead, try changing the SATA board. I told my husband that he was right on something and he sent me a fainting Bill Nye's like fainting. But anyways, change your SATA board and like 9 out of 10 times, that's all it is. So did that. I asked in the neighborhood if anybody had a SATA cable that I could borrow. And someone did. So I borrowed it, was able to get all of my footage or all of my data off of the hard drive in a second location. I'm gonna keep this hard drive because the hard drive itself is fine. And so I also bought an enclosure so I can continue using the hard drive, but now I am fully aware that I need to have my data in multiple places, never letting this happen again. But yeah, I'm so happy. I'm gonna do an entire video on this because not enough people talk about it. And I feel like it needs to be talked about because I feel like, listen, data recovery is not easy. If they did have to, like if my hard drive was busted, like that stuff is not easy. But I do feel like some computer places would have charged me an arm and a leg for this fix. This fix would have been free if I didn't buy the piece. The piece I bought was $8 and there's other stuff that's like $8 and I have a fix. Whereas they probably would have charged me hundreds. Just for Geek Squad to even look at it, they would have charged me $49. Sorry, I tried getting away from the mess and now it's, or the loudness, and now it's coming. She's not the loud one, it's her brother. But yeah, so we're good. I feel happy. I stopped vlogging because I was just so depressed thinking like, what if all of it's gone? So anyways, yeah, so I'm happy, I'm good, I'm super happy.
When I saw it back on my computer, like when I was able to like scroll through the photos again, I just bawled my eyes out. I was like, I thought I lost these. Baby girl took a really short nap so far today. I think it was like 30 minutes, but no big. She's been in a really good mood. After those teeth finally came in, the first two, she's just been so good, so sweet. We went shopping all day yesterday, and well, actually not all day. She did get to take a nice long nap, but we went shopping yesterday, and she's so good out and about.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
We're gonna wreck it?
Yeah.
Do it! Ah! Did you wreck it? Go, go, go! Ah!
I don't even know what's wrong with me. I'm like extremely hormonal or something, but I'm watching Alexa Jean's stories while she's in labor, and she just posted her epidural shot, and it's like immediate, like flooded for multiple reasons. I have a lot of trauma with my first epidural. I guess the only epidural I had. A lot of trauma with that, and it just reminds me of what I went through with my son. A lot of that got kind of erased a little bit when I had my daughter, because that kind of became more in the forefront. It's what I remembered more. But then when I get flashes of what went down with my son, I just become flooded with emotions, because his story was totally different. And then also I remember I won't have that again, because I think we're done having babies. So.
Hello! Happy, what is it? Tuesday. I placed the Target order, so I'm waiting for that. Kind of hoping it'd be done before he has to go down for his nap, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I think I'm gonna have to wait for him to wake up from his nap, which is usually like super late. I ordered my daughter a couple of Christmas presents because we pretty much have my son done. We're just gonna get like stocking stuffers. So we just needed to get a couple things for my daughter that I'm just gonna pick out because my husband sucks at this thing. So she needed more gifts. So I went ahead and picked like 2 more things out. Oh my gosh, she's been napping for like 3 hours now. She does this all the time.
What else you wanted to say? You have more to say? Oh. So we're headed to Target finally. He did not nap, but he did do like quiet time and no nap for him. My mom hasn't seen them in a while. She's had like plans go on, and then we've had different plans. I've been overwhelmed, so I'm really excited for her to see them. She hasn't seen them in a week. And I feel like in just a week, my daughter has changed so much. She has 2 teeth. She literally sprouted 2 teeth in a week. So my mom hasn't seen her teeth yet. She's seen like the white gums, but she hasn't seen like her actual teeth. But I was on Instagram last night, and I was just looking at old photos of my son, and I came across dates, which is another reason why I love YouTube and I love Instagram, because I can go back and I can be reminded of when things happen. He started crawling closer to 8 months old, and then he immediately went straight to walking. I think he crawled for like a week, and then he went to walking. I'm not even kidding. Like, that's literally the timeline. Maybe it was 2 weeks he was full on crawling and then walking. I thought she was behind him, but really she's ahead of him, and he was always considered like ahead. So I'm like being like shown she's actually very much ahead. I didn't even have time to park before they were already at my car. I was like, are you coming for me already? And she's like, yeah. I pressed the button that I was here, and out she was.
No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
Do you like your new toy? Wow. It's so cute. I love it. Do you have your new teether? You love it, don't you? Hi, girl. I love it. I love it. Great stocking stuffer, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, what's that? What's that? What?
What's going on?
Oh, what's that? What's that? Tell me how to place white shark.
Great white shark? But what happened? Are they trying to get Elf?
Yeah.
Oh no, they're trying to get Elf.
Hello, you guys. So it is Friday. I have failed miserably at Vlogmas for multiple reasons. You gotta go find it. Go find it.
Find it.
No, mommy, not find it. So it's frustrating. It's frustrating because YouTube and vlogging is like my favorite thing to do. And it's like the last thing I ever allow myself to do. And so it's just hard because I only have so much time, like free time in a day, and it just stinks because it's like okay, I get you. The time that I do get is like nighttime when I just want to chill and just relax, and I don't get to. And it's like, do I take away my relaxation time to do something that, I don't know, just didn't feel. So anyways, I do want to catch up though, and I will catch up. I wish they napped at the same time. That's when I used to always get editing done, and that's where I'm trying to find my new groove. It was usually when like my son would nap, and then when she was born, she pretty much napped when he did. And now they have such alternating schedules that's hard, but here I am again, just giving excuses. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't know if I updated you guys, but my phone went for a spin in the wash yesterday. It was awful. I did it once with my 8 Plus, but I realized it like right off the bat, so it would have been in water for maybe 5 minutes, if that, if even water ever even touched it. And then this time it went through an entire load. I think there was like 10 minutes left, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't find my phone. And I ran in there, my phone was still working. There's this app, I'll leave a link to it down in the description, but there's this app you can use to kind of eject water. It's kind of like if you have an Apple Watch, there's like a function on it where you can eject water, and so they have an app for it that you can put on your phone. So I used it, and I was panicking because I was like, it still had like a bad rattle. I think I'm in my head today, but I feel like sometimes I'm like, does it still have a rattle? But I think it's just in my head. If you haven't caught on to the theme, like all of my electronics, like something's going wrong. Like I've dropped my computer, my hard drive stopped working, my phone, I keep dropping, putting it in the wash. I don't know what's going on with me. But yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna start working on him to take an NAP. Cute. All right, so I have been editing for the last little bit. I've been kind of waiting for her to take her nap again, her second nap. She's getting a little fussy and she's been getting a little bit clingy. We have so many packages on the way to our house. I don't even know what half of them are. Neither does my husband. I gotta go I'm gonna put her down for a nap, okay?